Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Coffee with Conti. I've been doing some studying of YouTube. They're going to change some things on how they promote videos coming in 2026. They want to see more cinematic, more entertaining videos, and that's exactly what we have for you today. If you guys remember, it was 4 years ago this month, I was celebrating my first ever Corvette purchase. So what did I do? I hired a production crew and jumped my C8 over a C8 Corvette. There's still people to this day that believe we actually did that. I'm sorry to tell you that there is no Santa Claus, and no, I did not jump my car, but I wanted to, and I almost did. Tommy and I were looking at the footage. It was about 6 weeks of edit, and all of a sudden he shows me this beautiful ramp. I was jumping my car over his car, and I said, oh my gosh, that ramp wasn't there when we were filming. I said, where'd you get that thing? He says, Rick, there wasn't a ramp there. I go, what are you talking about? I just saw it on the thing, and he goes, no. I put it in there. Now, if he had me landing on a ramp, to this day, you guys would have thought that I jumped my Corvette, and I probably would have played it off as such. But again, this is all about fun and entertainment. And he said, you know what? I'm glad that ramp wasn't there that night. I go, why? He goes, because you would have tried to jump your car for real. I said, well, you really do know me, don't you? He goes, dude, you're crazy. You know what? I don't know how he did it. There was no CGI. My car never left the ground, but you'll see that video at the end of today's upload. My car's clearly in the air over Tommy's car. It was a blast. If you guys remember 2 years ago when I took delivery of this car at the National Corvette Museum, here's what I told you.
But are you going to jump this? I'm glad you asked that question. Being that my 21 was part of the best fake jump on the internet, this car actually will be part of a real jump coming up soon on the channel. Where's Chris at? Chris, isn't this car going to be part of a real jump?
Yeah.
He and I met for lunch last week. How's the ramp coming?
I got to work on it.
Okay, all right. We're not quite there yet, but it is coming. Stay tuned to this channel for that.
And today, my car is going to be a part of a real jump. I'm actually going to use my head, which I usually don't do. We're going to use my RC car to jump over my 2023 Corvette. Yes, did you see that? Now I feel like Evel Knievel. Oh my gosh, that was great. Remember, this is all about fun and entertainment. If we're actually able to do this, we'll show you some outtakes in the preparation. A lot of preparation, more than I thought, more than I'm actually capable of. But I think we're able to do this. I hope that we can do it. Either way, that's what you guys are going to watch on today's Coffee with Conti. All right, guys, so I'm assuming that we had a great show for you tonight and everything went well and that was really entertaining. If it didn't go well, then we're going to show you why now. This is the preparation stage, trying to get ready for the jump. Jumping over my Corvette with my RC Corvette. I told you guys that my car would be a part of a real jump. In the planning stages right now, a week or so before we actually do this, I got these little pieces off of Amazon, and I think right now, thanks to my friend Chris, he and I have been talking about this for a couple of years, wanting to do something fun and entertaining for you guys. Works out well that we have a car lengthwise. What I wanted to do, and I hope that we actually did it, is jump that RC car lengthwise over the Corvette. You can see the problem I have right now. This is about 3 feet. I'm still short a foot, foot and a half. But this sucker goes so fast. It has rubber wheels. This front splitter, though, is aesthetics. We're gonna have to take that off so we can clear the ramp. And this has a lot of texture, so we've been talking about that. Walking on it, she's really stable, very sturdy, lots of fun, but we gotta, we gotta do this right. And I'm worried about the weight of the car. It has 2 batteries. This thing will go up to 80 miles an hour. So we've been talking about doing a tape line here and doing a couple practice runs to make sure that as the car comes through, we're keeping the same straight line. We don't want to come off the ramp. Also, too, the other issue that we're having at these early stages of planning the video that I'm hoping we actually aired and I'm hoping we actually did it, is how we have to worry about where the car lands. And I told Chris, well, we're just gonna kind of test it a couple of times. I'm gonna try and catch it. He goes, Rick, you can't catch that car. It's so heavy. He goes, you're gonna hurt yourself. I've got 300 blue foam blocks that we want the car to land in. The key is, where's it gonna land? So like when I did that test for the 3LT, 3LZs and checking the heat, and I said, hey, we needed Mark Rober. He does all those great scientific videos, and I actually really do need Mark Rober for this video right now, but I wanted to have fun with you guys. Again, doing stuff that you're not gonna see anywhere else from somebody that sells this car, and yet we're still doing something that is still around Corvette and having fun. But this thing is so heavy. but I just really, yeah, so that front piece has got to come off. So I don't have a clue what I'm doing. All right, Jake, appreciate your help.
Of course.
Let's measure the length of the car. If you want to go down there real quick. From the back end of the car to the front end of this ramp. Okay, so we've got, okay, so that's 16 feet. Okay, so this is, all right, that's a 15-foot tarp. Got 300 foam blocks. I think I needed 300 more. What do you think?
I know, I think so.
If we come up short,
Yeah.
we're in big trouble. And actually hit. The one thing I learned too from talking to guys at RC cars, and you showed me one of the videos too,
Yeah.
when this thing goes off the ramp, whether it's you or I on the controller, we have to stay on the gas.
Yep.
So when it comes off, it doesn't nosedive.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, this is like too stressful.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to, you know how Evil Knievel would always go up to the end of the ramp, you know, check it out his jump. So, you know, I'm checking out my situation right now. I mean, I have the costume. We'll put it on if we actually do this.
Okay.
This is the test jump, but I just want to kind of feel the moment for a second. Just like where my car's gonna go. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. We're all set up, and this is where I need Mark Rober. This guy is just a genius. He used to work for NASA. I need his calculations. I'm just guessing. I'm just winging it. I may bust this, so the test run may be the only jump that you actually see. Trying to determine the trajectory, as we talked about earlier, we have enough ramps stacked up that I think, because it's high, it's a little bit higher than the actual top part of the car. So once I launch this thing, and this thing goes so fast, we should be able to get over. But are we gonna land in the pit? We gonna come up short? We gonna overshoot it? Let's find out. Man, I'm actually too close to the car. Yeah. Wheels are turned. I should have waited. I think this weight, what do you think this weight? About 20 pounds, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel it. What do you think? Is it about 20?
Yeah.
Certainly heavier than a bowling ball. All right. All right. Again, a big thanks to my friend Chris, who actually custom made this RC car for me over 2 years ago. In my practice, I don't know if you guys can see, the bumper's all scraped up. Used to have a front splitter. It's gone, smashed into a curb. Paint didn't chip because if you didn't know, these are painted from the inside. See? I don't want to have to steer it, because if I steer it and it goes off the ramp, it goes right onto my windshield. I can't get it lined up. Almost need the darn thing on a rail, you know, to guide it. Like the little kids do in the bowling alley. Yeah. Give me bumpers. I need a rail bumpers. I'm hoping that we repeat what we did in the outtakes. Then this will be spectacular. You know, if I look like Evel Knievel, I want to feel like Evel Knievel. So he would always go up and check his situation before he jumped. All right, baby, let's go. Yes! 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 Did you see that? Now I feel like Evel Knievel. Oh my gosh, that was great. We'll play some slow-mo for you here in a second. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. But we made it! Yes! Oh yeah, we got cameras from all angles for you guys. This is gonna be a great highlight. And there, oh, the camera fell off. Where the camera is. We lost the camera. It was on top of the car. That's okay. The car's in one piece. Yes! Can't find a camera. Hey, I want to thank you too for all the help. I mean, all the prep. I mean, it's a couple of hours of prep for less than 60 seconds of video. But you know what?
Hey, it's worth it.
It was worth it. That's what I wanted to hear. You're darn right it was. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. What a lot of fun. I had no way of determining the trajectory and the distance of this. I mean, you want to talk about just guessing, and to get that lucky, I'm so excited. Yeah, absolutely. This is in one piece, that's in one piece, that's right. We might have to do this again live, maybe at the National Corvette Museum. That's right, it's time for a victory burnout because we did this! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Well, hi everybody, and thank you for joining us for a special Sunday night edition of Coffee with Conti. Tonight, it's not about selling cars, sharing product information, or customer experiences. Tonight, it's about having fun and attempting to entertain you. Tonight, I jump my C8 Corvette. Now, just like any other entertainment venue that you attend before the main event, you gotta have a warm-up. So before I jump my C8 Corvette, I'm going to attempt to jump over my C8 Corvette. Welcome to the show.
I've been failing for you. It comes as no surprise. You bury me, then you bring me back to life. And I've been wading into the depth of my demise. You're no longer the hand that holds me high. So I'll just fall until I fly.
Time now for our main event.
Well, that's a good question. Why do I want to do this? I guess you would have to understand that when I was a kid growing up in the 70s, we were crazy. We were adventurous and active. I'd watch the Saturday morning cartoons, and then it was outside. A walk in the woods, climb a tree, pick up game of baseball. I would pretend to be Jim Rice of the Boston Red Sox, hitting that home run over the Green Monster. And then we'd go outside and ride our bikes, and then we would pretend to be that crazy guy on TV that was entertaining everybody, called Evel Knievel. I mean, we were in awe at the stunts that he was performing. And yeah, we tried to do them ourselves. We got that unbalanced wooden ramp. There was a lot of fails, a lot of crying home to mom. But it was all about the thrill because we were back the next day trying to do it again. That's what I grew up with. And now I represent Corvette, a fun, thrilling car. And my channel is about the car, the customer, and the marketplace. I'm always trying to find new ways to inform and entertain my audience. I'm watching YouTube and I saw a guy by the name of Mike at Street Speed 717, and he jumped his Lambo over a Lambo. And I went, yeah, I'm gonna jump my C8 Corvette over a C8 Corvette. I guess I'm still that kid from the 70s. All I know is tonight when I put that suit on, I will be Evel Knievel, just for a moment, just for a thrill, just for the entertainment of my audience. Yeah, it's gonna be one heck of a show.
Give me just a minute, but let's go. Let's do this. I'm gonna get lined up. Let's go.
We did it! Woo! Yes!
Oh my gosh, can you guys believe it?
We did it! I gotta tell you, before I took her off, I said, I got this. You saw, I almost chickened out. When I first took off, I got the launcher hooked up, but then the car started spinning and went sideways, and I was worried it was gonna come offline, and I didn't think that it was gonna be lined up right. And I thought, well, wait a minute, my speed's too high. You know, so all this stuff is running through your head and you're going so fast that you can't stop in the middle. You're at the approach. So then when I come down, I'm like, you know, am I okay? How did I land? I was gonna go off track. I didn't know if I was gonna hit the ramp. It just, so much going on there. That is indescribable. Scary. That's the best way to describe it. I mean, truly scary. Whew. Yeah! That's why they call me Rick Corvette Conti. Let me see another car salesman match that.
That was some pretty daring stuff. We better tear down everything before the cops show up.
I'll tell you what. Thanks. My hands are still shaking. I can't believe that we actually did this tonight. I was only able to do this tonight thanks to my team. You guys were awesome. You made me feel like Evel Knievel tonight. Anybody watching right now, let me tell you this, please. Let's be serious for a second. Don't do what I did tonight. Please, don't even try to duplicate it. I enjoyed having fun. I enjoyed entertaining you. And that's all tonight was all about. We're gonna need a tow truck. Have a great night, guys. Thanks.